Hello, and welcome to After the Bell Rings, a podcast about high school students' perspectives on the current status quo. We're your hosts, Yadi.
Sridhan.
Arshit?
Here we'll be uploading episodes every 1 to 2 weeks, and each episode will be about a different topic that is interesting to us. We hope to create a rich community revolving around the changing world and the outlook of high school students within it. Before we start, subscribe and hit that like button if you're enjoying our content.
In today's episode, we will discuss whether acting out of pocket is the key to internet fame.
All right, I think the first thing that we have to discuss is obviously what's the reason for why we're discussing this and why it really matters. And I think, for me at least, I think to answer that question, we have to talk about what out of pocket really means, or what we're really using that word in the context of. So when we say out of pocket, I think what we're really trying to say is something dumb or controversial or even just like straight up crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure all of you can attest that like we've all seen how fast shorts content is getting around media. I mean, you can see it on like YouTube Shorts, right?
Yeah.
Instagram does their thing. TikTok obviously is a huge thing. But I think like because shorts media has become so widespread, because it's getting so much views and support and criticism like on every kind of platform, there's obviously got to be some kind of key to the few people that get all or most of the views from shorts media, right? Because success leaves a path, I think, and I think there are clues to what that path is. So I think like the key to all that kind of jazz is basically potentially acting out of pocket, and that was something that I think we should discuss, because so many people look up to the content creators, especially like people who are just watching them for fun, or who actually enjoy that kind of content.
Yeah, especially because recently, especially around the last couple of years, shorts media has been more popular than you know uh, other content like TikTok has been has grown in popularity, and these people who act out of pocket, they find it's easier for them to get famous because someone's not just gonna watch a 20-minute video and find that one moment when someone's going out of pocket and like that person's not gonna blow up big. But after these short clips, they're blowing up a lot more. It's a lot easier for them to blow up.
I mean, even then, it's hard to make a conclusion because there's still a large audience that, even if they don't enjoy shorts content, they're actually into that kind of long or medium-sized YouTube video type of media. So
Yeah,
it's hard to make a definite conclusion until we look at a lot of the different examples and really talk about what the general consensus is. But I mean,
yeah.
yeah. Does anyone have any like examples they want to bring up? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot out there, obviously.
All right,
Um,
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna hit the arrow on its head. Wait, no,
okay.
nail on
Wait.
its head. Yes, that's the
Okay.
yes, nail on the head.
Yeah, arrow on his head.
Uh, yeah, Andrew Tate,
Okay. Yeah.
the top G.
Yep.
Yeah,
Top
he's
G.
definitely been famous for a lot of the controversial statements he's been saying.
Big man on YouTube Shorts. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Instagram Reels, TikTok.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah. He got recently banned from Twitter, and then also like the company that owns Facebook and Instagram, which is
Instagram.
Any
Meta.
meta property.
Yeah. They said like he violated policy or whatever, and like, well, obviously we all know what kind of content Andrew Tate posts, but yeah. But
I mean,
basically, I think
I'm gonna be
go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna be incredibly honest. I feel like that probably changed nothing because there's so many people clipping the stuff he says and it's going viral. So that probably barely affected the outcome that he has on those platforms.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that a little more in the next couple of minutes. But
Yeah.
basically, I think he started as, well. Obviously, you can tell by his accent. He's basically like a mix of an American and British kind of accent. He was born in Chicago, and he was raised in London, so that's where his accent kind of comes from. Um, and I looked a little bit into his past, and he actually started off with kickboxing. He actually won a couple world titles, and he went into some questionable, activities. can't really say on this, but yeah, that's the gist of like his upbringing almost. But I think like the really big burning, like question, or the elephant in the room really, is like how did he go from being a talented kickboxer to a social media star, right? Um, yeah. What do you guys think?
It's easy to gain attention uh, when
Yeah,
Especially
you're
with
that
negative things.
controversial.
Like,
Like,
as,
even if he gets, like, most of the press he gets isn't positive, you know? A lot of it is negative press and
Mhm.
just people being ironic about him, making memes about him, breathing air because of him, buying different colored
Okay.
Bugattis because of him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, um, but even if the kind of attention he gets is negative, he's still it's still positive
For him
for
at
him
least.
because he's getting attention, you know? Like,
Yeah.
even if the people there don't agree with him, they still have to watch his content
Mhm.
to hate on him, and even by hating on him, his name spreads. Um,
Yeah. There
so he
isn't a
he
single
gets a lot
person.
of popularity like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a single person now who hasn't heard of Andrew Tate's name that at least somewhat looks on social media.
Yeah, I actually found out about
yeah,
him 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me without any Insta or TikTok, so I did not
Yeah. Apparently,
know
like
about him.
I was looking into it. Basically, this person was who wrote an article by Andrew Tate. They basically created like a fake what's it called, a YouTube and Instagram account, and set their age as like 13. Basically, like just any age in the teenage male range. And one of the main things that were recommended was Andrew Tate, which is kind of funny to me. Like that's his biggest demographic, just
Well, those are the
teenage
people
dudes.
who unironically say commentate W.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and then um, it's
Um,
also like teenagers are the ones like who like in today's society, uh, teenagers are like the main source of like entertainment for not the main source, but like one of the main sources for where people where they find negative creators and um like more than Mr. Beast was like an exception where he got famous for doing positive things, but usually teenagers go out of their way to get interested into controversial creators and basically they get them famous.
no. But the thing is, right? Like honestly, I mean, the teenage age group is probably the one of the age groups that takes the biggest L in life. Like I'll be honest with you. Um, so when
not
Andrew
me,
Tate comes
bro.
around, okay,
The heck?
obviously, no, that for sure you,
Who
bro. Come
takes
on,
L's? Not
you.
Okay, but
me.
like
What's
we
your
can't.
record?
Okay,
What's your
we're
record?
gonna say okay.
What's my
So
what?
What's your record for L's?
I'm
oh, Yadi
zero
has an
L's.
Yarishan has an
Zero
Yarishan has
L's?
an L every day. Yarishan has an
I'm
L every day.
zero L's.
Hey, okay, all
He
right.
takes an
What are you
L every
talking
day.
about?
Yeah, at least Yarishan, you lost 5 games of tic tac toe in a row. That's the L.
Okay.
No.
Whatever it takes to help you
I
sleep
was
at night, okay?
learning. I was learning.
You were
It was a
learning
learning
tic-tac-toe?
experience. I
At 17,
learned how not to lose after that. That is a
you were
W.
learning tic tac toe at
You know what?
17 years
No,
old.
comment no, that's an improvement W.
Exactly.
Respect, mad respect.
Exactly. I don't
Yeah,
take L's. I just take
at
in
17.
progress W's.
Okay, that's what we hey,
That's what I'm
that's a mad misdirection you just hit me with right there.
mad
Okay.
misdirection.
Yeah, bro.
Heck are you talking about? I just spoke the truth.
Okay. Speaking truth, speaking facts W. Now we're taking
Oh
actual
my.
W's.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean now? I've been taking actual W's.
Right, as I said, bro, whatever helps you sleep at night, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you.
You
Whatever
never
helps you
said
go
that
Let's
flow.
though.
go.
Um, a little teaser for what's about to come in the next 10 minutes. Um, but yeah, so I think like honestly, like it was good that you brought up the teenagers because that kind of brings me to my next point about Hustlers University, which is I think his main kind of deal now. Basically what it is, it's like this business like platform. So it's online. It's kind of like one of those like self-help courses. You basically pay like $50 and he teaches you, or he has like these business professionals that he's gathered and they teach you like about e-commerce and all that kind of stuff. Basically, how to earn money, like passive income,
Yeah.
right? I'm not into the whole business thing. I don't know anything about that because I'm not a top
Imagine.
G. Okay, listen.
Hey, did you know Hustlers University is actually on Discord?
Huh?
Wait, what?
Hustlers University is a Discord call. It's a Discord VC.
Wait, actually?
You didn't see that?
No.
The
What are they doing
video
in
on
Discord?
that?
Nah.
Like, it's literally a Discord VC, and the teacher turns their camera on like it's a Zoom call.
Oh my god. Hey, that's an L, bro.
I mean,
That's a
okay, no,
VC.
that's a W. Okay, usually
No.
I wouldn't say Andrew Tate is W, but I would say Discord's a lot better than Zoom.
Okay, but it's still like an online class, bro.
Yeah, no,
You're,
the
teacher-
you're
university
paying
is $50
$50 to enter a Discord community
that
where you can
itself is
hang
a
out
Very
W.
with
professional.
like-minded people.
Very professional.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's Andrew Tate. Do you expect him to be professional?
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
what he advertises.
That's what he advertises, yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't think he got the place he did without being professional.
For sure. Yeah.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't act out of pocket. Yeah,
Well,
so
you can
basically,
get out of pocket and be professional.
really, give me an example right now.
Yeah, give me an example.
Say something.
Actually, I get political if I say that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
If I say
And
this
being-
next one, I get political.
And being political ain't professional. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Calling the president of
not.
the United States
Not in every
professional.
not in every profession. For people who aren't the president, basically every other person in America, or every other person in America who isn't involved in politics, politics is usually not professional.
Yes, it's very unprofessional. If you were in a business meeting and you started talking about politics, that would be unprofessional.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so basically he'll pay you like half of the monthly fee if you can promote his content. That's basically the gist of it.
Yeah,
and usually
that
the bet
doesn't
like
sound like a pyramid scheme.
yeah. But basically like
We should do that.
Really?
Yeah, I think we
bro.
should.
Yeah, become the new top G and on YouTube.
New top G?
Yeah, bro. We're gonna replace Andrew Tate. That's the whole thing.
What do you mean, bro?
I don't even care about the content, bro. I just want to replace Andrew Tate.
What's the letter that comes before G in the alphabet? A, B, C,
okay.
D, E, F.
No,
I'm the top F, bro.
No,
Okay.
that sounds like a.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I had to go through the alphabet song to figure that one out.
Yeah, same. I'm like.
Is that embarrassing? Is that?
No,
I
that's what
just
everyone
did
does.
it
That's what
out
everyone
loud.
does. That's what
Okay.
everyone does.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So like, the more controversial the clips are that they promote, the better, because like it's more engaging.
Yeah.
Even if it's like the bad kind of engagement where someone's like in total disagreement with you. So that's why like if you search up like Andrew Tate, obviously you'll find this channel, but almost all the little clips that people look at the most are from burner accounts, like from the Hustler University graduates.
And not only
Yeah.
that, like, he also he was able to also promote Hustler University because
Yeah.
of the stuff he says on he usually starts in podcasts.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, and he makes
Hey,
money
we're
off of
open.
it.
We're open. Guest appearance. We're open.
Hey,
Yes,
sir.
we're open.
Hey, Andrew
Hey,
Tate.
Andrew
Andrew
Tate.
Tate. If
Andrew
you're
Tate.
watching this, get on this podcast, bro. I got you. We're gonna get a fire guest appearance going. You
I
can
know
get.
we only have like 80 views per video, but it's fine if you're willing.
It's a
we're more
start.
than happy.
80 new graduates.
Yeah, bro. It's a start.
83 will join.
I know for sure he got the respect for the grind, so he'll definitely join. Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
I got my eye out for you, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, like the general gist is that he acts controversial, then says like something normal, and so like people will believe he's valid, right? Because they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, like a lot of the comments on his shorts will be like, I know Andrew Tate generally says some pretty crazy things, but sometimes I actually agree with him. Like those, I've seen like hundreds of
Yeah.
comments
Yeah.
that look like that.
Like
No,
the
that's
rare
the business
TW.
model. Like
Yeah.
I have a
TW.
friend who is like, Andrew Tate says like 10 things and 9 out of 10 of them are terrible, but 1 out of 10 of them are based. And the reason he can say whatever he wants. He can say whatever out of pocket stuff he wants.
Mhm.
And every now and then if he sprinkles something obvious in, like he can be like the blah 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 blah.
He's suddenly Jesus.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Also, stocks are a good investment, and people be like, "Wow, he's right." Everything
suddenly
else must be right too.
he suddenly turns into Jesus once he says like one valid thing. People worship him.
No, Jesus has hair. You
Oh,
can't
you're
change
right.
my mind.
Jesus also doesn't live in Romania. I don't know why he moved there actually.
Something about like I think it's like the taxes are less and the government doesn't have much of a hold on you in Romania, so he can do what he wants with his money.
Fair enough. You know, that's
And
a top
especially
G
because
mentality.
Hustlers University is his biggest income source now.
Yeah. No, but honestly, like even if I don't, obviously, like I don't agree with Andrew Tate, right? But I think like even then, I think some of the stuff is kind of funny because
Yeah.
sometimes he does it as like you can tell he's doing it as a joke, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe he isn't. I honestly, sometimes it's hard to tell.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. You
That's
don't
the
know
thing.
if he's joking or not.
Yeah. Like
No,
so,
some of
for
them
example,
he's like dead serious.
yeah. So obviously, we've all heard the trademark. What color is your Bugatti? You know. And then my
On God,
favorite
mine would be
example.
green.
You're green. You want to have
Like
a green
lime?
Bugatti?
You want a green Bugatti?
Ew.
Like
No.
lime
Ew, that's
green?
disgusting.
I would
Okay,
look at it and
lime?
get immediately blinded.
Actually, if I smell like
What
a
color is your
dark,
Bugatti then?
My Bugatti would be an invisible color. It'd be like it'd have those like reflective panels, so you'd
Oh,
be
that's
like
super
looking.
lame. Varshit, what's your Bugatti?
Hey, come on now. Hey,
nah,
at least
orange,
I have a Bugatti, okay?
not orange with the
Where?
red tint. Yeah, where's your Bugatti, Shritan?
Oh, my Bugatti's actually like a really dark black color, like to the point where you can't even see it in the night. Like it just absorbs all light.
Oh, okay, got you.
No, maybe it's just absolutely still that you can't see it.
No.
Yeah.
It's just so absolutely still.
Alright,
Because I
anyways.
don't drive it. Yeah, for sure.
What were we talking about?
I was just saying like my favorite example of like Andrew Tate, or like, my favorite clip is when he says he's giving this situation about how like if his friend had a heart attack, he wouldn't help him because his friend was like weak in quotation marks.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
That's actually I've not actually seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, like generally, he'll say stuff like that, but he'll also say some really misogynistic stuff. I don't know any specific examples. Do you guys know anything about that?
I don't know if you should give any examples.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to give any examples.
I guess one that's safe for this podcast would be he's pretty sexist. Like he's like, how are women allowed to drive? And he's like, I only date women because they're beautiful. I don't care about their birthday and everything.
Jesus. Okay.
Have you seen that clip where he's like, I don't care about the birthday, and his girlfriend asks him, you better remember my birthday. And he doesn't remember.
Yeah, see, no, it's terrible, but I'm laughing.
No, okay, but
that's how it works.
The funny thing is, he'll say that on podcasts, but then when you see a clip of him talking to like his actual girlfriend, like he'll just take it, like because like that's obviously not him in real life. Yeah, I think. I don't know. I'm still a little iffy on that one. I think.
Yeah, no, the mystique gets people into. He's not like that, really. But
and then for some people, some people really genuinely just agree with him, and I feel I'm really concerned for those people.
You don't?
But, hey, what?
No, I'm joking.
Hey, hold on. Pause.
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking,
guys.
Guys,
I'm gonna mute out the part where he says I'm joking, and we're just gonna have a clip
No,
of him saying yes.
No. Calm down.
Title of the video is gonna be "We caught Yadushan red-handed. We got him."
Calm down.
Yadushan swatted.
Did not happen. It didn't happen.
Catch him out of context.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think the conclusion to get from this Andrew Tate example. What do you guys think? I honestly think it's a prime example of how acting out of pocket is a part. I wouldn't say it's the key to fame, because in Andrew Tate's example, he has this whole pyramid scheme plan that he has in place. Obviously, Hustlers University. I think for him, to some degree, like what he says would have a certain audience on social media platforms, but I don't think it would grow to the level that it is right now without Hustlers University. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think?
No, the thing is, like, you don't.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no,
even
Hustlers would not.
No, here's the thing, right? When you say controversial stuff, like the account itself won't get a lot of followers and gain popularity, but the figure goes well known, like Andrew Tate, because like if Andrew Tate, let's just assume Andrew Tate's Instagram didn't get banned, more people, like, even if they probably wouldn't follow, he wouldn't have as much followers as the amount of people that watch his clips, because there's so many like other accounts that clip his like 1 hour podcast and like put all the controversial stuff he says.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like Hustlers University is his key to fame. Aside from is his key to fame. Like I think obviously his out of pocketness is part of like his like social media personality. But I think that Hustlers University is for him really is what it is. So I don't think he's an
It's
example
not the
of
key to fame.
No, I would actually disagree because
The out of pocket stuff is his key to Hustlers University. And
I
Hustlers
was gonna
University
say
is his
that.
income.
right. But
I
what's
would
actually making
disagree.
him famous? Like because Hustlers
The
University is how he
out-of-pocket
gets.
It's not Hustlers University
No,
that's
it's
making
not
him
Hustlers
famous.
University at all. I would disagree. It's the stuff he says on podcast, all the out of pocket controversial stuff.
Yeah.
He got famous because of that, and Hustlers University got famous because everyone now knows about Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if he didn't take out of pocket stuff and just started with Hustlers University, no one would know him. In my opinion.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair point actually. But I mean,
Because
even
the
even it
reason
being
the
out of
Hustlers
pocket, like
University is famous is because of this, because Andrew Tate is famous, and Andrew Tate became famous because of the out of pocket stuff he said.
okay, yeah, that's a good point. That's some reverse psychologist stuff. I had to think about that for a second.
That's why it works.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah. Anybody else need any examples? I know there's a couple. I was thinking like IShowSpeed. What do you guys think about IShowSpeed? Which personally is my favorite YouTuber.
I think
Don't you
I
mean I
think he's a
demonstrate
menace.
velocity?
I think he's an absolute menace. But I can't lie, I laugh at almost I laugh at most of his stuff. I like Talking Ben, the Talking Ben era was my favorite era. That was like my favorite IShowSpeed era. I was laughing. I was dying. I was
know
dying on every clip.
You know the one thing I like about these controversial guys like Andrew Tate and IShowSpeed? They make the generation a bit rougher. Because let's be honest, Gen Z, our generation, is like obviously there's like actual issues that people are facing regarding like racism and gender equality and like gender recognition. But like generally speaking, our generation is getting a little too sensitive. Like everyone's getting offended for like the smallest of things.
A
So like
little too sensitive.
I have a feeling that's something you
Just a
heard.
little.
I have a feeling you're repeating that from Andrew Tate. That's just me though. Personally, I wouldn't do that. That's just me.
No,
Personally.
okay. Our generation, you can't even disagree. Our
Yeah, no,
generation's
our
getting
generation's
offended.
soft, yeah.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
generation's soft, and like people like Andrew Tate and IShowSpeed, like they're making us laugh, and they're like the venom. They're like the antidote to the soft people, if that makes sense.
Okay,
That
no,
didn't
Because
make
they
any
don't-
sense.
IShowSpeed
they have
is
no-
not
they don't-
saying IShowSpeed is not saying what Andrew Tate is saying. IShowSpeed just like it's a different kind of out of pocket.
Yeah, no, Andrew
Yeah, I
Tate,
know.
like, okay, Andrew Tate, he's out of pocket with like his like views, right?
Yeah.
Like Andrew Tate will be, it's like it's hard. I don't know how to describe it exactly. Like Andrew Tate will be out of pocket with things that people can actually relate to in some way, right? Like he'll be out of pocket about like equality for women or something, right? Or the poor versus rich or something. But IShowSpeed, he's out of pocket in like it's like you're just really crazy. It's not even out. You're just really crazy. Like he's a loon, but it's funny.
Bismillah.
Yeah,
Like he's so culturally ignorant. It's funny. Like there was this one clip where he was trying Indian food. Yeah, he just said Bismillah for no reason, but he didn't even pronounce it right. He just said it because it sounded
Bismillah.
funny. Bismillah. Yeah.
and then there was a clip where it was a Valorant a clip where he lost a round and he raged so hard, and then like then later he like raged at a woman and like disrespected her.
Yeah, he has a
Okay.
lot of rage, like just rage moments
Yeah.
like that. But I mean, like I think the prime
He was like,
example. that
"Why is a
people
woman
know-
playing this game? Why are you here? Just leave the game. You're just making the game worse." And
I guess he did say that, but the vast majority is like just him raging.
on the game, not on people either. Like
yeah.
I mean, like the prime example I could think of is just when he says like "Sui," like the Christian, like the celebration.
Cristiano
Christian
Ronaldo.
Sui. Yeah, it's the celebration that. Why do we all do that at the same time?
Because I laughed at that clip for ages, man.
Yeah, bro.
There's
I couldn't
so
stop
many
laughing.
clips that I
Who
just
did it?
laughed at.
No, okay, but like he doesn't say right either. It's Sue, right? But he says like Sui, like
You
spelled
said
like
it wrong.
SEWEY.
Oh my god! The
Did I say it
fans
wrong?
Watching this, yes, the soccer fans watching this video are gonna.
How do you actually pronounce it?
It's like SIUU. It's like SIUU. You have to like.
No, you say it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Say
do
it.
I mean,
Say
I can't
it.
say it correctly. I know I can.
Okay, you didn't even try, bro.
But-
I tried, man. I tried. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, he said it. Do it again. Do it again.
Wait, what did he say? It? Say it.
He's saying that on his grocery store intercom mic.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm getting a good mic. You have a my mic quality will be improved by a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But I mean, like he started out playing. Like the funny thing, he started out just playing like NBA 2K20 and Fortnite,
And
obviously.
Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah, but like I mean, NBA 2K20 is like, it's the league game. It's like the League of Legends for basketball gaming.
Yeah.
NBA 2K?
Yeah, 20. It's not like that severe, obviously, but it's one of those games.
NBA 2K is like one of the most famous sports games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not like
Along
league
with
level
FIFA.
of. It's not like a League of Legends level of toxicity in the community of players, but like players are still toxic. Like anytime you lose a match, they'll just start like
Oh,
cussing each other
OG
out.
COD lobbies.
Yeah, it's like an OG COD lobby. Like you'll be hearing like N words and everything just left and right.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I think like once Speed realized that he started to get more views on those videos because like he started to see comments for his videos that would have like time, post like stamps for each time.
Timestamps, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
timestamps.
I'll be rage, yeah.
Yeah. So he just started to market his videos as like each thing would have a funny rage moments at like that phrase in the title of the video. Like he realized people are watching that.
Yeah.
This goes back to the short media content. Like there's so many like the clips are the reason he got famous because the Sui, the Talking Ben, these rage moments, all of them are like those collectively helped him to rise to fame.
He was just someone who could be like funny. Like he was very, very he was doing like the random impulse thoughts that you'd get in your brain throughout the day is just his day-to-day life.
He'd
And
capitalize
people
on
would
it,
be
yeah.
able to laugh at that all the time.
Right.
Like he just set his room almost on fire with fireworks, or he'd just go in some crazy party, and it's taking him places, like he's getting crazy amounts of views.
Yeah, he has like 10 mil subs now, which is crazy to me. Like he went from streaming like COD or not COD.
Yeah, no, I remember watching him like way before 10 mil. It was just so funny, and now I don't know.
It's still funny. It's just like
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, sometimes it feels kind of forced now.
Sometimes it does feel. It's because it's getting repetitive. Like
Yeah.
like you can predict when he'll like want something, like when he'll scream or just rage.
Yeah.
Or just like have like flip out.
Oh, yeah, and he goes through phases. Like there's the
Yeah.
Talking Ben phase, and
Yeah.
then there was the phase where like the VR chat, and then the phase where everything would just fall on him, like his entire setup.
Yeah, like there's countless clips where his PC will fall on him and he'll make like really weird faces and reactions to it. Obviously, we just said like the Talking Ben phase, basically like. Actually, he revived that game. Like I'm not even joking.
He
Like
full revived that game, and I
like
love
that
it.
game. That game was dead like 10 years ago. I don't know when it came out. But he like opened Talking Ben, and then just would ask it like really out of pocket, like crazy questions.
Right.
Like, do you guys remember any of the questions he asked? Like anything that we can say on this episode?
Anything we can say?
I don't even know. But the funny thing is, like Talking Ben would always have like funny reactions, like because he has a set amount of responses, either yes or no or like.
Yeah.
The most famous one is the Ben D support BLM and the Ben D support LGBTQ.
And he says no.
And he hangs up the phone.
Oh yeah, he hangs up. Yeah.
He hangs up the phone.
Yeah. There's a lot of other moments like that where he hangs up the
and
phone or he says no.
Yeah. And they're like, Ben, are we friends now? And there's no.
No.
All right, this is Yadi from the editing team, and after going through editing and post, we realized that we had a lot to discuss in this episode. So instead of having it as one big episode, we're going to split it into 2 parts. So this episode will be released in part 1 and part 2. That being said, we hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Peace.